G'day folks, how are you all in that? Hope you're alright today and whatever on this fine Sunday afternoon. So one of the problems that America still has to this present day is do-gooders in the outside lane of freeways and motorways and that, and very common, it hasn't even been resolved. And the thing is though, despite a number of states over here which have enacted laws to get people to keep right unless overtaking or keep right unless passing is the common theme, the problem still persists. And you can see right up here and that, and when you look to the outside lane, which I'm about to get into soon anyway, and very common problem. You notice it throughout. California has it, Oregon has, here in Washington State has the same problem, and very common, and no one moves over if they're not overtaking, and a real problem that hasn't been addressed, despite laws that have been enacted, like I said, keep right unless overtaking, unless passing. Or there's another common saying over here that says that some people have put forward is camp in the mountains, not in the left lane, and that's exactly what it means. You can see right up here, same thing again. There hasn't been any attempt to move over into the centre lane or the extreme right-hand lane. So obviously wouldn't move over to the extreme right-hand lane at the moment due to a semi being there, which is understandable. But yeah, so I overtake the Subaru out in the Legacy Outback, or Liberty as it's known in Australia. Overtake the Subaru Legacy Outback. It's safe to move into the centre lane. Everything's clear, mirrors, blind spots, mirror signal manoeuvre, and back out. And see how the semi up ahead's just moved into the outside lane. You've still got that SUV in the overtaking lane. Still there, just throwing caution to the wind. As I said, very common problem over here in USA, and it's not just state specific. Some time ago we were here in 2019, and Oklahoma, I would say, is the best state thus far for keeping right unless overtaking, unless passing, and that's the best state I've seen on record over here. And I'm not sure if we'll go through Oklahoma this time, because pretty much like other times, we're just going wherever the car takes us. Yeah, so as you can see, still the same thing up ahead. He still hasn't moved out of the outside lane. Yep, so he's not the only one that's guilty. So many are in this place. And I'm going to move over to the right-hand lane because it's safe. And lane discipline is something that hasn't been taught. That is quite clear. Very clear. Yeah, so... But anyway, so we're about, what, 53 miles? We're 53 miles out of Seattle, here in Washington State. Yeah, so we're going to have a little bit of a look around Seattle, but we're going to, we want to probably end up getting somewhere for the night. I'm not exactly sure where we'll stay, subject to price, availability, etc. Sunday night, tariffs might have dropped slightly. We'll just see what happens. But yeah, no, we'll go and have a bit of a look around Seattle and then make a decision from there, and maybe a bit more of a look on the cross over the border from US-Canadian border into Canada, and go and see Vancouver. I've been to Vancouver for bloody ages, yeah, so I'm going to have a look around there, and Vancouver, then so far I'm looking at Vancouver, then Whistler, and then probably go and see our very special friends that are in Prince George, British Columbia. Yeah, so undoubtedly, we're really looking forward to seeing them and that. Hello Rick, hello Stacey, hope you're both alright. And yeah, so not long now, not long at all. Yeah, so anyways, we will, as promised, we'll continue to keep you posted with further updates. So as I continue to say, there's plenty more where that came from, plenty more indeed. So yeah, all right. So I shall love you and leave you for the time being. And my friend, yes, for the record, my friend in the SUV is still sitting in the outside lane. He's causing someone to undertake him. Going back to the centre lane, you can see it right up ahead. They're still there. Got the truck ahead of us anyway. It's a 60 mile an hour zone, but it's common to do 5-10 miles an hour over the limit. So I'm doing around 70 miles an hour. So it's 113 k's. 60 miles an hour is 97. And the SUV still there in the overtaking lane. Real problem here in USA. For that floating suspension on the rebound always brings a smile to my face. And my US spec Mazda CX-5 Carbon Edition. So yeah, going across a couple of bridges now. There's another sign there that said, we just went past and said keep right except to pass. But as you can see, our SUV mate's still not paying any attention to it. So yeah, enforcement is key. So another Ford F-Series SUV about to overtake me. So I'll get into the centre lane and see what we see. Get into this one. Oh, it's that Nissan Versa that's in the outside lane. This is. I want you to have a look at the high quality drivers we have. There we go. So have a look at them. There you go. See. There you go. I should really say that. Have they been in the outside lane for how long? They have been. And I'll get behind them anyway. So, like I said before, so it's not the issue. Wasn't that an SUV that was a sole offending driver? It's a common problem here in USA. It's worse than. Hard to believe it's worse than Australia. Worse than Australia. Worse than the UK. UK sadly has some of the poorest driving standards I've seen since I was there last year, driving through in the UK last year, as well as a comparison to the time before that in 2007. So due to the bloody excessive speed enforcement by average speed cameras and making the